Take your platform and go. The message to BP from the Oilfields Workers Trade Union, supported by the Joint Trade Union movement, as they took their protest over BP's pullout from local fabrication of the Angellin project to the office of the Prime Minister today. As Cherrylene Lewis tells us, the OWTU President General Ancel Roget said the unions aren't prepared to risk workers' lives for economic development.
Unions representing OWTU, Communication Workers Union, the Steel Workers Union of Trinidad and Tobago, and TUTA, to name a few, gathered in front of the office of the Prime Minister to voice their reaction to BP's decision not to fabricate the Angellin platform in Trinidad. OWTU head Ancel Roget said BP is trying to hold the country to ransom.
If BP did not have its way to support the type of exploitation of the workers who produce the wealth that they amass, that they are prepared to withdraw the construction of a particular platform or so. Well, take your platform and go, because we are not prepared to have any type of construction in an environment that is unsafe.
On Sunday, workers attached to subcontractor Roget Drilling were removed from a rig after they downed tools in protest over what they said were health and safety concerns. Mr. Roget said any company that is willing to come here must adhere to proper industrial practices in accordance with the Industrial Relations Act.
That we must work on unsafe conditions, that we must take substandard rates of pay, and that we must take the disrespect. BP has to know, any multinational has to know, that when they come to these shores, we have laws that ought to be respected and protected, and that the workers who struggle for these laws, as limited as they are, we struggled for them in the past and they ought to be honored. The government has to take heed. The government is walking down the road. It's a Kamla road Dr. Rowley is walking. And if he did not learn from the mistakes that she would have committed, well, the same consequences would apply.
On another note, Mr. Roget accused the government of disrespecting workers' rights and failing to meet with relevant unions to have dialogue on workers' issues.
They had committed to dialogue. They had committed to discussion. And we are saying that as a joint trade union movement, as a body of trade unions, some 17 trade unions in the country, if it is you are contemplating any action, that which action will affect our membership and the wider community, all we are calling for is dialogue.
The OWTU said this protest was the beginning of a process of mobilization in the country. Cherrylene Lewis, C News.